What's up, everybody, and welcome. If you are watching this, that means that you just opted in to check out our top 10 best, most effective ways to get in front of motivated sellers in 2019. So I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you want to learn. I'm happy that you want to either start and or grow your business, which is really exciting, which is awesome. And the whole point of this is to give you a little bit of an idea on how to fill your pipeline, and I want you to start turning opportunities into dollars. So if you've never heard from me before, my name's Todd Fleming, and who am I and why the hell should you listen to me? So to give you a little bit of an idea of who I am, I'm a full-time investor. I've been investing full-time, I should say, for a handful of years now, and it's really been something that I started from absolutely nothing. I started with nothing in my bank account. I literally did my first deal with $11 in my bank account or my checking account. So if you are having your own $11 moment right now, trust me, I totally understand. You do not have to come from anything specific to be successful within real estate. So I wanted to, share that with you that way that wherever you stand right now is just your launching pad, and that's it. So I'm pictured there on the right with the awesome $20,000 check from a company called the Secret Academy. And Secret Entourage, they actually had a business challenge, and my business partner and I, we actually won that challenge, which is really exciting. We founded the Kingdom Real Estate together. His name is Jordan Stanley Payne. He's the one who's actually pictured on the left there with the Pirates hat and the Kingdom Real Estate baseball tee. And so both of us are really welcoming you to this quick little training. That way we can add a little bit of value to you and your business. What else I've been able to accomplish a little bit is I am both the author of If You Can't Wholesale After This, I've Got Nothing For You, and also If You Can't Cash Flow After This, I've Got Nothing For You. And both of those were able to hit the number one spot, which is truly, truly humbling. And I'm not just saying that for, hey, every time you hear a new author, they're like, oh yeah, best-selling author. Well, you know what? Show me the proof. Here's the proof. This is real life, where I actually number one bestseller in the category of real estate for both books. My second book was the number one new release when it launched and came out in the first couple months of 2019. It stayed at that spot, which is really exciting, which is awesome, which is also a testament to all of you guys who have read that if you've happened to read that. So thank you all for all your love and support and sharing the book. I'm really glad that it's been able to touch the lives that it has. So that's been really exciting. But back to who I am. I'm also a family man, a father, a husband, lover of God. I'm a sports fan, and I'm a video game lover. So all my video game people out there, don't be ashamed. Be proud. Stand up. I've loved video games for, the longest time. As far back as I can remember. So I grew up on regular Nintendo and Super Nintendo, to give you an idea. So that's a little bit of who I am and where I've come from. And what I want to be speaking about is really the number one problem that I see investors dealing with on a daily basis. And that's most real estate investors. They don't have a consistent, predictable, motivated seller lead generation to close deals every single month. They just don't. Marketing systems are the lifeline of your business, and most investors have little to no marketing strategies whatsoever. They just hope. And to be honest with you, hoping discounted properties find you out of thin air is not a reliable way to close real estate transactions consistently. When I say hope, I mean they don't know where the next deal is coming from. You should be able to tell me 3 months from now, how many deals are you going to do 3 months from today? You should be able to tell me how much you're going to make on average every single month. You should be able to know that. And without having some sort of marketing strategy or specific system in place, you're never going to be able to build a predictable business that actually could create you some sort of income on a consistent basis over time. So step one is really understanding. First and foremost, you have to understand that when generating consistent leads, you yourself must be consistent. Consistency is absolute king in real estate, hands down. Consistently targeting problems to solve for people is going to equate to a thriving business that has the ability to close 3, 4, 5, 10, even 15 deals per month. If you have larger systems in place, 20, 25, 30. I know people that do hundreds of deals per month, or not per month, per year, just because they have consistent deal flow. Now they're wholesaling and they're flipping. They're doing all kinds of different tactics. They're plugging whatever works for their, whatever's best for their specific system or for their specific business. But this all stems from their marketing strategies. Without some sort of consistent deal flow up front, you're never going to get anything to the closing table. And after this, we're going to be going over the 10 top best ways to bring in consistent and qualified leads. These are all 10 ways that we specifically use on a daily basis to bring in leads to us. That way we can close multiple deals per month. On average, we close multiple deals per month. So I just want you to know, it's all up to you on how far you want to take this. If you want to do 1 deal a month, you're going to have the ability to do that. If you want to do 10, it's all about just scaling up. So using these tactics, you're going to be able to do that. So number 10, we're going to start with bandit signs. And bandit signs are the small yard signs that you see at the corner of busy intersections and alongside the road. The little ones that say, "We buy houses," or "So-and-so buys houses," or "So-and-so solves problems." Those little signs, those are called bandit signs. Bandit signs placed in the correct spot, on the other hand, and at the right times can create a consistent flow of qualified and motivated sellers, which in the end will end up being deal flow for you, which can be dollars in your pocket after a closing. Number 9, we have buy, sell, trade groups. This is one that a lot of people miss. Obviously, social media is a juggernaut these days. There's no better way for getting in front of a large amount of people for a very affordable price or even free. If you have a large following or if you're able to post in groups, it's an ideal way. Buy, sell, trade groups are groups of people that have signed on to a community page, and it helps the locals connect. So if you type in buy, sell, trade group on your Facebook account, you're going to be able to start finding these, and you're going to see that these commonly have 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, even 100,000 people within them. So if you let people know, like, hey, this is what I'm looking to do, it's a good way to get in front of people. Number 8 is networking. Just absolutely getting yourself out there and telling everybody what you do and becoming an authority in your market. It's essential. It is one of the top ways to bring consistent deals to you over time as you become more and more of an authority and have a better reputation for performing. And you can accomplish this by strategically placing yourself within specific networking groups that will allow you to reach real players in real time. Number 7 is property management companies. Property management companies are responsible for maintaining and handling the day-to-day operations for property owners, if you've never heard of a property management company. So the question is, why would this be a good source of motivated sellers if they're a property management company and they're actually operating for our people that already own it? Well, no one's going to know that an investor wants to sell before the company that's currently managing the property for him or her. They're going to find out first. They might even be the ones listing it for sale. So if you can get in and have a good relationship with property management companies, you might be able to get in before that for sale sign ever goes up. Number 6, I have the MLS. The MLS is the multiple listing service. This is where all the realtors list all the properties for sale, and then all the other agents and licensees can see whatever's for sale and they can place buyers with it, right? Now, you might be thinking, well, there's a ton of eyes on that. How can we ever get a deal? Well, we look for specific trigger criteria that others miss. Because we don't want to just make random offers and hope they stick. We're not looking to just lock things up under contract and try to sell them. That's not our goal here. We're looking for trigger words and patterns. And an example I want to use is, why was a property recently lowered in a listing price after only a few days? If you see something like that, there's a possibility that there's a different motivation that's not being listed. That's just one of the many things that we look for in the MLS. That way we can drive consistent leads from it. Number 5, we have the Section 8 website. Section 8, if you've never heard of it, is the government-assisted living program that helps place qualified tenants in clean, affordable housing. So alongside these main government sites, what you're going to find is that they typically have a separate resource for listed properties currently available for rent. And what this allows us to do is to get us in touch with fellow investors and possible sellers directly. If we reach out to them, we're able to contact them, ask them what their situation is, and or see if they have anything that they or someone else may want to sell. Number 4 I have is the courthouse and the clerk of court. And the county courthouse provides a multitude of opportunities. You're able to build your own list and build your own motivations from it for anything that is public information. And a quick few examples are divorce, pre-foreclosure, and probate. And probate is when someone's passed away and somebody is going to be inheriting the house. And if somebody inheriting the house doesn't have the capability, the funds, or the knowledge to take care of a property they may want to sell, it might be a good opportunity for you to come in and place the property under contract and help them out. these are 3 quick ways right here in which you can grab some serious motivation and grab a property at discount. Number 3, we have code violations. So these violations create stress and extreme desire to sell and get out from under the weight of the city or the county. When somebody is laying down on top of you when it comes to a county or a city, if you can't keep up with a property, if it's got broken windows or the porches, falling over or rotting out, you're going to start to see these different notices get posted up, and you're going to start to get fined, and you can have financial problems because of that. So these violations create a lot of stress. When equipped with the right mindset and approach the code violations office, you can become a never-ending flow of motivated seller leads. Next up, we have RVM and Text Blast. And what RVM stands for is ringless voicemail. So if you've ever gotten one of those robot calls, or if your phone's rang one time and then you suddenly had a voicemail with a message inside of it stating like, hey, I was trying to reach you for this or that, that is a ringless voicemail. But ringless voicemail and Text Blast, what they allow you to get in front of is motivated sellers on the spot immediately. So that being said, you always want to check your local market rules and regulations, but these tactics can provide multiple leads per day at a very quick rate because you're getting in touch with possible sellers who are motivated right away, and they can reach right back out to you. So, that being said, if you found some value in this, and I hope that you did, I hope you found some value in our top 10 best strategies ever to generate consistent motivated sellers. And if you're looking to partner directly with us as we take 1,000 people to 6 figures a year, I invite you to click on the link below and schedule a call with us directly. That way we can see how we might be able to work best together. So, that being said, look for the link below. That's the link below, thecalendly.com, and you're going to get on the phone with either myself, my partner Jordan, who I introduced earlier, and or one of our team members. And last but not least, our number one source for generating qualified leads is direct mailing. As direct mail is when you send a specific piece of mail to a specific qualified property owner that has a property that you or your buyer want. And you already know if they call, it's a property that fits the criteria. You can target large lists of property owners simply and consistently by organizing a simple mailing campaign that gets your name and number in front of people who want to sell right now. So that's just 10 of so many more that are available to us. And again, if you're interested in learning more and working together, we would love to talk to you further about that. So don't forget to look for the link below. I appreciate you guys taking a couple minutes with me to learn a little bit and hopefully grow your business at a pace that you've always hoped for.